that is very exceptionally good at what we do. But we're gonna talk about that on the slides. I'm not gonna keep y'all all day. It's Friday, right? So I'm gonna work with the people that want to be saved. All right. So
Okay.
through here, you're gonna learn a lot about our school. Have any questions? I'll answer the questions. But my end goal, my only goal, is to get your CDL as efficiently as possible. That's my only goal, right? We've helped so many people do it. It's not even funny. I do it in my sleep. In fact, I'm about to go to sleep and do it again. All right, let's get started. So CDL Mentor Truck Driving School here. We can drive your future forward. Go ahead. So here's uh, graduating class in
Yeah.
Lake Charles right there.
I go
Um,
to the bathroom.
that's the gov. I think that's the mayor of Lake Charles. He was there at the ceremony, right, helping to give out certificates. So we're accessible, we're affordable, we're effective, and we support from day one to help you to get a job and start getting a paycheck. All right. So that's the thing is that's our mission. We empower careers one driver at a time. All right. Next. So who is CDL Mentors? You might be asking, right? We're fully compliant training school. We meet all the FMSA entry level driver training. So you get your certificate. You come to our school. We put your certificate in the federal computer. We got a curriculum approved by the Louisiana Department of Licensing. We are already with the Department of Education here in Louisiana. We're community based. Everybody don't have enough money to go to school. Everybody don't have to be able to write the full check, so we help you with that, right? I'm a veteran. I've helped other veterans to get their thing. Yes, we accept we are. We are focused on high demand regional job markets. We got a list of people that will hire you, and in fact, we encourage you to start looking for jobs your first day when you're here. So we encourage that right away. That's one of the things you're going to do is you're going to put in there because we're going to help you get your CDL. You just got to mark out who you're going to work for once you get your CDL. We are partnered with local carriers and municipalities. We're transparent first. There's no hidden fees, none of that. Clear path from enrollment to license to job. Say that again. A clear path from you enrolling, us helping to get your license, and we assisting you with job placement. That's what it is here at CDL Mentors. Next. I love the Zoom. That's a nice thing you did, Ms. Fatima. All right. So we have on the first time passing rate between 95 and 100. So what that means is that everybody passed the hardest part, which is the P cell, the brake test, 100% passing rate. We got some other people, they have to come back and pass the test. Okay, but first time, 100%, right, for the P cell, for the brake test, and then 95% for overall passing rate. So veteran instructors. One lady said, "Are you the only instructor?" No, but as we pick up business, we're bringing on instructors that's been here a while. Okay. Next, flexible scheduling. Some people work, so we do have day, not so much evening right now until I get about 4 or 5 people in the evening. But most classes is Tuesday through Saturday, 8:30 to 4:30. Then we got a hiring network, about 50 something employers that we've got their information and they take new drivers on. So we got a whole network. Next.
I'm gonna do a $50.
So
Yeah,
there
I'm
I
in a
go. So Miss Fatima, see if you can mute Miss Wyatt or somebody. Wyatt. Beautiful. You okay? I got you. Don't worry about it. So here I am here. This is Mr. Maroney here. All these degrees. My wife got to pull me out of school. I love school that much. But I love teaching, really. That's the thing. All right. So I've amassed the MBA working on a doctorate. So I'm just like a nerd. My sons call me a nerd. Next. Here I am with the governor, old governor of Louisiana. I'm not too much feeling the new governor, but under the old governor, he gave me an award because we graduated so many people and found them jobs. And then the SBA the next year gave me an award for having one of the fastest growing businesses at the time, which was a trucking company. Next. Those look nice, Miss Fatima. Oh, you gonna play this and let the people
In
know this
business,
is what I
you
do?
wanna-
Hmm.
You want your experience paycheck to look like gold, platinum, whatever it is, the big thing is these days. That's the one you really want to concentrate on. Man, we got to learn about taxes. We got to learn about finances. We got to learn about business credit. And
When I got my MBA, I graduated with all A's, so I got into the Epsilon. I was inducted into the Delta Epsilon Honor Society. All right, like I said, I'm a nerd. I'm a straight nerd. And that's how I do when I'm teaching y'all how to get y'all CDLs. I nerd out on y'all. Okay, so I own several schools: Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, and in Florida. Next. So I've also written a book on how to get your CDL for free using WIOA program because so many people came to us to get it. So that's what we did. Beautiful. So classes start Tuesday, and it depends on how you're paying. If you're going to pay out of pocket, you can start Tuesday. If you got to wait on WIOA, you got to fill out a application for them. Next, here. Oh, you want to play this? Don't play all of it. Just play a little short part of it. Don't let them see me dancing because I hate when people try to steal my dance moves.
I transferred into the funding side. I want partners on the transportation side. So if you're looking to get trucks, I got box trucks, I got schools, whatever the case might be, because the money is in the funding. It's the funding helping people to get the money. We notoriously do not have the same access to capital. I'm going to tell you something. Those farmers who had to sue the government had supposed to have the same rights as the other people to get the funding. They denied them access to funding because their grandfathers were slaves, right? So while you being a farmer, you don't have the same access to capital, you can't live in this society. If you don't have the same access. Prime example, they gave me that money, that was more money than I made working. That was more money they gave to me at one time than I can work for 2 years. It was
All
more
right, that's
money
enough. That's
when I was
enough.
able to open up a company called Image.
All right, so I used that money to purchase some dump trucks, right? And then here they interviewed me in Lake Charles right here. So play the interview, some of the interview, not all of it. It's too long.
For a new career, CDL Mentors is the place to turn. KPLC is connecting you to CDL Mentors here at the Seed Center at McNeese State University. Mr. Herman Maroney is the owner and runs the operation here, and you're teaching people a really important skill in our area.
Yes, I am. I'm teaching them to obtain their CDL Class A and Class B license.
All right, what can we do with once we have that certification, once we have that license?
Wow, once you have a Class A license, really the world is yours. The demand, according to the Department of Labor, there's like a 50,000 job trucker shortage in the United States of America. So once you get that A license, I like to compare it to you become a first round draft pick. People are always calling you, wanting to hire you. Like locally, there's plants that want to hire you. And over the road, there's companies such as Snyder and other over-the-road companies would love to employ you.
All right, and those over-the-road people get to travel, get to see the country, but there are a lot of opportunities that keep you right here at home just working in the local area.
Of course, because the demand for truck drivers is so high, and they make money over the road, so the local people have to raise it up. Like for instance, Coca-Cola is looking for it, Southwest Beverage are looking for drivers. They constantly come over here trying to recruit drivers for the local market.
All right, so you train people how to get that license so they can be one of those drivers. How long does it take to get a license?
Full-time is 4 weeks, part-time is 8 weeks.
Okay, and it really is important to know that you do have that part-time class schedule for people that are already working but are looking to kind of move up in their career.
Exactly, so you can come here Monday through Thursday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and also on weekends from about 6 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon to further get your CDL 8.
All right. You take part of the classes here at the Seed Center where you're sitting down and learning things on the computer. You've got a simulator back there that really is fantastic so that you can practice before you're actually sitting behind the wheel in the truck. But then you have to go out and do a little truck driving as well.
Correct. So when students first come in, if they do not have a permit, a Class A or Class B permit, then they work on these computers to get their permit. But once they have their permit, yes, they go to the backing pad and they learn how to straight back, how to alley dock and offset.
All right, so what is the graduation rate here? Is it tough to get through this course?
It is a tough course, but fortunately we have 100% CDL completion rate here at They're one of the only trucking schools in the country to do so.
You really do work with each individual student to make sure they get all the way through.
It's minimum mandatory that they get their CDLs and then get a job and then go on further their careers.
All right, and we're talking about men and women. You have both that take this class and both that are out there on the roads.
For some reason, this field is seen as male dominated. Not anymore. We graduate women and men probably maybe a 25% ratio.
All right, and the salary's great.
Starting salaries nationally anywhere from like 58 to 72, and locally not as high, but at least you get to stay home.
All right, that is a great salary for people, especially when you consider it's maybe 6-8 weeks of time to get that license.
All right, that's enough. I've seen it so many times, it's starting to go to my head. All right, so here it is right here. We've graduated so many students, I done lost count, right? So it's not about graduating here. It's about finding a job. Because I can get anybody could graduate. You could graduated in the 5th grade and never went back to school. I can help you to get your CDL. But it's most important that you get a job. That's the most important thing. That's what we excel at. That's what that interview was about, that we help people to get jobs. Next.
I would recommend CDL mentors to anybody who's interested in getting their CDLs. Mr. Herman is very knowledgeable, very helpful, very understanding, and gives you a lot of points and explanations. If you need it, all you have to do is ask. He'll give you a lot of information up front before you have to ask any questions, and he's very helpful. So I would recommend anybody to come here if they need to. Thank you.
All right. All right. So, Wylette, you had any questions? These are the different companies that hire our drivers right here. All right. Ryder, XPO, Zip Recruiter, Waste Pro, all of these people. So what you're going to get is full ELDT, right? So you can do stuff online. You get like 2 weeks of online training, right? Doesn't matter about the felony, as long as it's not for like child molestation, and like bank robbery or something like some robbery, because they're scared you're gonna take their loads for insurance purposes. But other than that, I still tell people come get their CDL, because you can open up your own hot shop business. You can work for yourself. You don't have to work for a company that want you. So even if there is an issue, get your CDL. You can get your own MC number for $300 and start your own business. All right, that's a great question. Next. I like that, Ms. Fatima. Full ELDT compliant training.
All right, baby.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So what you do, Ms. Wylette, put your email in the chat, and then I'll have my team send over you the wheel application. Okay? That'll be the best thing for you, is that we can do that, and then you can come over here, or come here, and we'll help you fill it out. Okay? So which one works better for you, Ms. Washington? You want to come in, or you want the thing? You want to come in, or you want to be sent to you online? Okay, good. Put the address in the chat, Miss Fatima, for Miss Wylette. And now is the best time too, Miss Wylette, because they've opened it back up to start giving grants. So you got to hurry up before they run out of grant money. So the sooner you can come in, the sooner we can go ahead and submit. Now, also, Miss Fatima, send her over the things she can come with. She can come with, if she get food stamps, she can come with that. High school diploma is mandatory. The whole list of stuff, if she could bring, we can put her application in the same day. Okay, so mostly it's high school diploma. It's if you get food stamp, your food stamp letter, social security card, birth certificate, copy of your high school diploma, right? That type of stuff. You bring that, she's gonna give you the list of things. She's gonna email you the list of things to bring, and we can get started. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, we have another program where we train you now and you pay us later. But let's first see if WIO is gonna help you. All right, so we're good for that. I know you got to get back to work at Wiley's World, so I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. Yeah. So normally for this 249, some people they can't, we all won't accept them. So we're waiving the $500 registration, and it's only like 249 a week for us to go ahead and help you to get your CDL. But if we all told you no, so we want you to get your CDL. You either go to we or you can do a little bit out of pocket, or you can do our train now, pay later program. So we got different things that you can work with. When you come in, we'll explain all that to you. Okay. Which Wally World you working at? The only one I really know is the one on kind of like off an airline. Let me see if she answered that. Oh, we got a bunch of things in here. Okay, you get off at 2 p.m. You'll be in. Okay, great. Great. Okay, good. Segan. Segan. I don't even know where Segan at. Segan. Segan Lane. Oh, that's way down there. I know what you're talking about. Way down airline. I know what you're talking about. All right. So when you come in, we're going to help you fill out the application, bring those things. Ms. Fatima is going to email the things you need to bring so we can get you registered. If that don't work out, we'll go to plan B. Fair enough? Good. Any other questions you might have, ma'am? Because I know you got to get to work. I can't have you lose one job before you get another one. Yes. Bring your daughter. Bring the information. High school diploma, social security card. If she gets food stamp, the food stamp letter. Ms. Fatima is going to send all that to you. She's going to email everything for y'all to bring, okay? And I'll see you then. Okay, thank y'all. You're welcome. Bye, ma'am. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.